So today I'm going to cut my hair, and all it is right now is it's washed with shampoo and conditioner. And so I'm going to cut it scene hair, and what you're going to need is you're going to need a razor, you're going to need a towel, and you're going to need a sink. It's really it. Oh, and you're going to need a brush. It doesn't really matter which one, as long as it has like these, like, so you can part it. Okay, so find a place to put this. Okay. So basically what I'm gonna do is you're gonna part out your hair. Well, first you're gonna comb it. You're gonna comb it the way you normally do, no matter what way it's parted. And, okay, you're gonna make sure it's almost even on both sides. Okay. Now, if you have long hair like me, I wouldn't cut length because it's just easier not to. And so yeah. And you're gonna make sure that there's no like snarls in your hair and it's completely combed. Now do you want to cut your hair wet so that it's straight? And so what you're gonna do is, yeah, let me get down. You're gonna part your hair. You're gonna part your hair. If you're gonna do bangs, you go like that. Come from here, like that. And you should end up with something like that. You're gonna end up, oh my gosh, it's annoying me. I gotta wipe off my mirror. Now, you're going to make sure that if you're gonna do bangs, you're just gonna sweep them down like that. And no matter how much hair you want there. Like, for me, I like to use a lot of hair for my bang, so I'm just gonna go like that. So yeah, it's like a good amount of hair, I guess. And now it's gonna be a little bit like uneven on the side, but that's okay on one side because that's okay. That's how scene hair is always supposed to be. Okay. Now what you're gonna do when you part your hair, you're gonna take like the edge of like a comb, like this, and you're just gonna go like that. And you're gonna comb that way. See how there's like a line right there? Yeah, you want that showing. And the back hairs, you're gonna want to make sure they're in place before you start cutting too. You're gonna make sure that all the hair is in the places that you need it. Now, I've saw some people like use like hair gel when they like cut their hair, but it gets clogged up in the razor, so I wouldn't do that. So I'm gonna clean out my razor. Make sure it's all clean. And if you want to, you could put soap on it or anything, but no one has used it, so. for your bangs, you're gonna do this. Now there's another type of bang. It's like this. Like you cut it like that. Like you cut it like that. And like there's going to be a big gap right there. But that's more like Sonic type scene haircut. And I like it, but I don't feel like doing it right now. Because I want my hair to grow out longer. Maybe I'll do it down the road. I don't know. But so you're gonna take your razor. You're going to make sure that your hair is all combed. And if you want to, you can tie the rest of your hair back. That actually sounds like a good idea, so I'm gonna do that. And just keep your bangs out. See, I got my bangs right here. And you could tell I've already had scene haircut before, but I just need to fix it. You're gonna take your hair, you're gonna kind of diagonally have it like at an angle like that. And you're just gonna go like this until you get the bangs the way you want them to. Oh, my hair is really wet. Ooh, that's a lot of hair. That's a lot of hair. Okay, I'm almost done with my bangs. And as you cut, you want to kind of make sure they go diagonally, like they're gonna fall. Oh crap, it's not even. And it'll like get clogged up like that, like there'll be hair in it. Like I have a big hair pile right here. That's a lot of hair. And there'll be like some uneven parts, and if you don't like them, then you can just cut them off like this. And after, when you think you're almost done, just to check, you want to make sure they're kind of like falling at an angle like that. See, mine are kind of going the way that I wanted them to, but there's pieces that won't work. Okay, so I almost have my bangs done. Just gonna raise them off. Now, if you have thick hair like I do, you're gonna have it's gonna like take a longer time doing this because thicker hair is hard to raise off. And so, yeah, it's gonna take a while. And I was also thinking of like having part of my head shaved like right here. But I'm not exactly sure if I'm gonna do that yet. Like I think I'm gonna do that maybe after school's over because I don't want to get bullied because I have a shaved head. Even though there is girls in my schools with shaved heads, but they get mocked about it, so I'm just gonna wait. See that? All my hair. It's a lot. Okay, I'm almost done. See, now I would use a professional razor, but I don't have one. They're like, they look like knives, kinda, but they're not exactly knives. They're more, I don't know how to explain it. They're more like, if you've ever seen like a barbershop razors for like beards, they kind of look like that. Okay, I'm almost done finally. Okay, now I think my bangs are coming out really good. Like, I can do way better, but I wanted to do this quick video, so. And if it helps, you might want to thin it out, and you might have to get some hair out of the razor while you're cutting it. Okay. There's going to be hair on your fingers, but that shouldn't really matter. It's getting poked up again. Okay. Okay. So my bangs are almost done. They're almost done. And just to make sure that they're all even and diagonal, you just go like that to see if they're all falling in place. And that's basically what I did. Now it helps if you have a really big mirror, but if you don't, that's totally fine. It's better. Well, it's easier to like see what you're doing. Kind of like a salon mirror. Not like one of those smaller mirrors that most people have. If you're like me, you have a really big mirror in your bathroom. Okay. And if you don't have a big mirror, don't worry, because it's not a really big deal if you don't or do. But if you do, that's great. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. You don't really need one. It's just easier to see what you're doing, and you can see how your hair is falling, and it's just easier. Now, seeing hair, when it's like curled, you have to curl it a certain way because of how the layers are. I think I'm just going to use this as like a regular piece of hair, not like my bangs, because it's really bugging me. Okay, so I have my bangs right here, and I'm just going to